Howdy, all. I am Adam, the Renaissance Nerd. We are almost now a full week, a couple days shy. Well, 1 day shy. Technically, it started Thursday. We're almost a full week since the premiere of The Rings of Power. What has happened since then? Well, we got the truth. We got the actual show in our hands. We know how bad it is. And we've seen quite the response from Amazon, their allies in the shill media, and the stands. What has been the response? Well, Amazon decided to lock their review system for 72 hours. Well, they didn't lock for 72 hours. Basically, every time somebody puts in a rating on Rings of Power through Amazon Prime, it will be held in stasis for 72 hours and then curated by Amazon to decide whether or not it's a troll. They're, like I said, they're curating the responses. They want to put out only the good stuff to spin it as a success. At the same time, all the other review sites have done their best to stop the bleeding, making my case once again. Why do we even need these things anymore? You want a real opinion? You come to YouTube. You come to a real person like myself, like Disbrew, like Gary from Nerderotic, like Az. Everybody who actually watched it and has an opinion unaffected by shills or sponsors or giant corporations. What else has happened? Oh, the fresh marketing campaign. That's what we're going to talk about today. A week in, and the fresh marketing campaign of Rings of Power is again as disastrous as the last one. The only difference is there's no comments section where fans can have a field day with memes. What am I talking about? We began the week, or technically we began Saturday, with Amazon announcing the 25 million global viewers. I covered this on Sunday with the panel on the roundtable. We picked at it. It was is this real? We don't know it's real. Jed, the Hollywood scholar, made the point that you're combining two episodes of viewing. There's a lot of things going into creating this so-called 25 million viewers. But yesterday it broke that Samba TV, which I've been educated to, is the service that records the smart TV viewing data. Only smart TVs, but we can extrapolate from that. They recorded the smart TV viewings of here in the United States of America. Samba TV Prime Video Rings of Power falls short of Stranger Things 4 Obi-Wan Kenobi debuts, and also House of the Dragon, its direct competition. Prime Video announced that the premiere of its highly touted and expensive billion-dollar fanfiction prequel series, The Rings of Power, was viewed by 25 million people, tops for any Amazon original content. New data from Samba TV suggests The Rings bow, while good, was not as spectacular as hyped. Indeed, only 1.8 million U.S. households watched The Rings of Power, Episode 1 on Prime Video during September 4th through 3rd window. Another 1.3 watched Episode 2. The series debut marked Prime Video's highest 3-day viewership of any 2022 premiere on the platform. Yet Netflix's Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 1, Episode 1 generated 2.9 million U.S. households, and Obi-Wan Kenobi saw 2.1 million. And House of the Dragon has netted 4.8 million. Well, that's the direct competition. So there you go. There's some honesty of numbers. Nobody's watching this garbage. How many people own Amazon Prime? Millions upon millions, hundreds of millions, well over 100 million here in the U.S. alone. Around the world, probably even more. Only 1.8 million for Episode 1 and 1.3 million for Episode 2. There's your marketing. Blatant lie. Honest truth. Numbers don't lie. So they're spinning. There's two parts to the current Amazon and shill media marketing campaign round 2. Blatant lying about the numbers to try and create a narrative. Oh, it's so great around the world, 25 million people. When in fact, where are those 25 million people when only 1.8 watch on smart TV? Now, that doesn't account for people watching on a computer or a tablet or a phone. But let's be honest, most people are watching on their television. The world uses their smart TVs. I don't. This thing is not connected to the internet because I don't like it. I don't want my TV to be smart. I want it to be stupid and just communicate with my console and anything else I decide to attach to it console-wise. That's all I use it for. Consoles. I don't use it for anything else. So it's not rated, but still, everybody else uses that. I'm in the minority. I'm an outlier. 1.8 million, 1.3 million episodes 1 and 2. It's not that. Where does the 25 million come from? Well, fudging numbers. But that's part 1. Part 2 of this glorious second round marketing campaign. Oh, let's call all the fans racist. It started day of. We've been over this article. Others have been over this article. Hollywood Reporter talking about basically we're all racist because that's why we hate it, because we're racist. Oh, yesterday though, it continues. We are nearly a week in. Yesterday, the cast of Rings of Power speak out against racist backlash. We're living in a golden age of high fantasy prequels. Oh, wow. I'm going to pick that apart on another day. Celebrating prequels. Oh, I got the hiccups, excuse me. Just weeks after House of the Dragon began airing on HBO, Amazon started dropping episodes of its highly anticipated Lord of the Rings series, premiering 2 at once, get it out the door fast, and create a false number of 25 million views. Rings of Power. But amid the influx of praise for this big budget, richly imagined Return to Middle Earth, there has been a small contingent of viewers who object to the inclusion of non-white actors in this fantastical setting and claim that this contradicts the vision of author J.R.R. Tolkien. Oh, I still got the hiccups. Excuse me. In other words, black and brown hobbits and elves are bringing out the white trolls, including none other than billionaire tech founder Elon Musk. Elon went on Twitter yesterday or the day before and basically did what Elon does, trolled something. And everybody responded positively to it, except the show media. Either way, here's your round 2. Everybody's a racist that doesn't like it. Oh, and then this epic genius of spouting nonsense, Whoopi Goldberg, rails against racist Rings of Power and House of the Dragon fans. What is wrong with y'all, child? Come on, child. What you doing? Whoopi Goldberg has a message for the racist Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones fans. Get a job!
Fool of a took. Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
Goldberg and her co-host confronted the racist backlash that has met the recently launched fantasy series Rings of Power and House of the Dragon. Goldberg called out fans for accepting otherworldly creatures as hobbits and dragons, but not accepting black actors. Let's just read this and then we'll move on. They don't exist in the real world. I should do Google. They don't exist in the real world, child. You know that? There are no dragons, child. There are no hobbits, child. Are you telling me black people can't be fake people too, child? Is that what you're telling me, child? I don't know if there's a Hobbit Club, child. I don't know if there are going to be protests by people, child. What is wrong with y'all, child? All of y'all who have no problems because there are black hobbits, child. Get a job, child. Get a job, child. Go find yourself because y'all focused on the wrong stuff. No, you're focused on the wrong stuff. I've been over this over and over again, as has everybody else. It's not about them being black. It's about the fact that it's not accurate to the lore and it doesn't make any sense. And that all the promotion has been about black, 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 black. That's all. Racist, racist, racist. That's all it's been about. That's all you've been doing. You're not talking about the story. And when they try to talk about the story, whenever they try to talk about stories I've covered in their videos, they reveal they know nothing about Tolkien. They know nothing about where anybody comes from, what they were doing, what they're going. They think, these idiots involved, Morfydd Clark thinks that this show is Tolkien and it's telling the story of Galadriel, but no, it's telling the story of Galadriel. Galadriel. Choose your mocking. And then glorious left-wing rag NPR. Despite recent vitriol, Ring the Power star Ismael Cruz Cordova is not backing down. Racist gatekeepers and online trolls aren't new to the genre of storytelling. Actors, this is beautiful. Actors Kelly Marie Tran, John Boyega, and recently Moses Ingram faced a barrage of online attacks after joining the Star Wars universe, walking out the age-old false fake news narratives. Kelly Marie Tran was not harassed. She left social media of her own accord because the fame was too much for her. John Boyega never harassed. Moses Ingram manufactured. We saw it was manufactured. 2 or 3 somewhat questionable posts from a Twitter DM makes not online racist backlash. She was a horrible actor. She has no gravitas, no emoting ability, and Reva also happened to be a bad character. Just as Morfydd Clark cannot act, has no ability to emote outside of Scowling 1 and 2, and also has 0 gravitas, making the character of Galadriel a bad character. You notice she's white, and I'm giving her the same criticisms as Moses Ingram, who is black. Oh, but you're a misogynist. Double barrel, go F yourself. Now, similar trolls have made their way to Middle-earth, and the Lord of the Rings of Power star Ismael Cruz Cordova is not letting them win. Ugh. Gotta make sure we know he's Afro-Puerto Rican, and that he's this and that. I mean, this is their campaign. We're not going to go farther. I might go farther later tonight on Natural 20, but this is their marketing campaign. Lying about numbers and calling everybody a racist who doesn't agree with their show. Yeah, that's a winning strategy. They're not talking about how they have shadow over the lore. They're not talking about how they are continually destroying these characters. They're not talking about the legitimate criticisms of scenes not making sense, items, characters, dead troll bodies disappearing from footage. Where did her dick dagger go while she was swimming? She had no belt. That's the stuff we're criticizing. As I said yesterday, yeah, we're making fun of I make fun of a diversity couple. I make fun of fat bitch who is not a good character. She's a bossy whammons. Stop just saying that, guys. She's not good. And doesn't look good. There's so much more. We make fun of this stuff. Make fun of Lenny Henry's dirty freaking hippie sniffing around and making the joke. No, that's all the hippies you smell. It's all of them. We make fun of that, but then there's more. There's so much more we're criticizing and breaking down. How the dialogue is terrible. How it's the too many characters. The stories don't make sense. I'm going to talk about that definitely more on Natural 20 tonight. Catch it at 7:30 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel. There is so much wrong with the story. The race swapping, to make fun of the self-insert diversity inclusion, that's just the tip. And it's worth making fun of, but that's not the core of what's wrong. But they want to call us racists. They want to call us phobes. They want to call us toxic because we're unhappy with the product. That's their only card left to play. All they can do is claim that we're racists. That's it. That's all they have. Because they cannot defend the actual poor quality of this show. The numbers are coming out. Nobody watched this. Nobody cares about it. Stans are going to pretend they don't have a leg to stand on. Shill media trying to pretend it's really Lord of the Rings when it's not. Again, the house of cards of this show are falling down in one beautiful windswept collapse. This show is a disaster. Episode 3, can't wait. Can't wait. You'll get my review on Friday, and then join us on This Is Mordor Country, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, every Saturday as long as this show is going on. Panel will rip it apart and enjoy ripping it apart. All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. And if you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube, where I'm here to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because, say it with me, facts and logic do not care about whiny fifis. Hit the notification button, share my video if you like what I'm preaching, and by all means, leave comments. Love to hear from you real normal people. Crazy stands and SJWs, I don't care what you think. I will never care what you think, because 201, you are all cowards behind keyboards. And I sincerely do hope you are triggered by every single word I say. Thank you again for watching this video. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at therentnerd@gmail.com. That email's for channel business only, so I check it on a daily basis. Also, you can find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can find me at Rumble and Odyssey, The Renaissance Nerd. Thank you again. See you next time.